Hi and welcome to Birds of Bottle,
We've got a thing about wine.
and we want you to have a thing about wine too.
And because Sandra and I have both got house moves this year, we've realised just how important it is to have the right wine to ease the strain and stress of it all.
Yeah, I haven't even moved house yet, and already I've been at breaking point, more than several times.
Several times, I can tell you. And that's even before the movers have dropped a box of your favourite plates, or more importantly, your Jeroboam or Bolly.
Yeah, we're not having that. Yeah, you certainly need a sense of humour in your armoury when you're moving,
Yes,
don't
you do,
you?
yeah.
And also some fabulous wines like the ones we're about to show you to make everything seem less awful.
So, our first wine is the Transit of Venus 2010, which is $9.99 in Virgin, reduced to $7.99.
Now this white is a blend of Sauvignon Blanc with the Roussanne and Grenache Blanc, and it comes from South Africa. And it comes with a screw cap, which means you don't even need to find your corkscrew.
Good point, actually, very good point, remember that. Now, whether you've got a Transit or one of those massive Pantechnicons that we have, you're going to need something refreshing to lighten the load while you're doing the packing.
Yeah, and this is just the thing to do it with, isn't it?
So aromatic.
Yeah, I mean, gushing out of the glass, bright and fresh.
This would make it all alright, wouldn't it?
It would.
Wow. That's lovely. It's very Sauvignon.
It is.
It's got
It is.
asparagus. It's
Yeah, there's some green notes there, aren't there? You're getting that elderflower. But it's got a bit of, it's rounded out, isn't it,
Yeah.
by the Roussanne and the
That's
Grenache.
really good. Now we've got it really freezing cold, and actually if you're, it depends when you're moving I suppose, but if it's cold it does brighten you up when you're at a bit of a low ebb.
Yeah, when you're sort of up to your ears in boxes and
Yeah.
really you've seen enough tape to last a lifetime. Now Mel, she is really good at organising stuff like packing. She is the spreadsheet queen.
Yeah.
And when she moved earlier in the year, basically her labelling system was to die for.
Actually, I'm very proud of my moving spreadsheet, and at times like this there's nothing wrong with being exceedingly thorough.
Except she practically needed a whole Transit just to carry her lists. Moving on, we have a red for you. It's the Olive Branch Grenache 2009, which is available from Sainsbury's at $10.99. And again, look, another screw cap. Oh, doesn't that sound like a good noise? Right. Nose in.
Now what's the alcohol in this? It
smells
smells warm, doesn't it?
14.5%.
Yeah,
now.
and it's a warm wine.
Well, this comes from the McLaren Vale in Australia, so we've probably got a lot of ripe fruit in this. Oh, lovely berry nose. Sort of
Delicious.
soft fruit nose, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not over hot at all. Oh, that's really Moorish, isn't it?
God, that takes it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's raspberries, it's
Juicy,
strawberries. Yeah. Juicy is the
It's not an
the
oaky
key
wine
word
at
here,
all,
isn't
is
it?
it? It's fruity, juicy,
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah, there's not loads of tannin here. This is very drinkable, even at 14.5%. Yum. Yes. Yum,
And
yum.
that taste really lasts well.
Oh,
It's a really attractive fruit, isn't
and
it?
right at the end there's a sort of dry, kind of sort of slightly soury, kind of mulberry kind of note. Absolutely
really good.
delicious.
This is really worth trying. Now we chose Olive Branch because diplomacy really is the key to moving house, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is, isn't it? I mean, you might want to take your buyers outside and shoot them in a field, but frankly, you know, you just have to grin and bear it, don't you?
Yeah. And while your vendors are enthusiastically showing you their newly installed gold taps, you've just got to accept it, nod appreciatively, and make a note to self, they've got to go.
For our next red, we have this Tim Adams Clare Valley Shiraz 2009, which is available from Tesco at £12.99 and worth every penny.
certainly is. It's the most beautiful wine.
Did you notice? Did you notice?
It's the screw cap. It's from Australia.
Yes, it is. Oh, look. Deep. Look at that really deep, rich colour on that.
Oh, it's quite coconutty. Smell it. It's quite coconutty.
Oh, it is, and I love coconut. So
It's
another reason to love this wine.
It's so Shiraz, and there's a bit of mintiness as well, isn't there? Really beautiful. It's another strong wine.
Yeah, it's another 14.5%, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But again, this can really take it, can't
Yeah.
it? It's smooth, it's ripe.
There's a vanilla from the American oak. How much oak has it got? Does it say?
Aged for 24 months.
Okay.
And says it might throw a deposit.
You don't want to be throwing your deposit, do you?
No, not when you're moving. That would be bad. Oh, this is just divine. I mean, this is very full-bodied, isn't it? It has a freshness to it.
It does. It's
But
rich.
it is, yes, it is. It is rich, it is fresh, it is full-bodied, and it's certainly robust.
It's robust, and actually you need to be robust when you're contemplating a move, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Because there are so many pointless hitches, and you just have to remain calm and let it flow over you.
Yeah, what like Fridays come and go, and come and go, and come and go, and you don't exchange.
Ah, poor Sandra. And also you have the fixtures and fittings list, and you go through it, and nearly everything is not included or negotiable.
Yes. Oh, what like the star item on the brochure, the £5,000 Arga.
Bitter, Sandra? I think so. Our last wine is the Southridge Blanc de Blanc 2010, which is £24.99 from Laithwaite. It's going to open.
Ooh.
I always have to pull a face.
Yeah. Now this is made by the lovely Ridgeview in Sussex, which is where I'm moving to, so it's going to be my local fizz. How cool is that?
That's very cool, actually. I could be very negative and say we live near to Three Choirs, but that's pitchy.
Well, I'm going to smell it if I can, but it's quite moussey in the glass at the moment. It's probably going to go right up my nose.
Now, Blanc de Blanc, obviously, it's just made from white grapes.
And this is Chardonnay. Because
And
that's
you really
the
can tell.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
melony. People often not melony like me, obviously. People often say melon for Chardonnay, and I never get it, but this is melony.
Oh, there's a freshness, isn't there, absolutely straight away. Wow.
Should we go in there? Let's go in
And
there.
again, you see, for this fizz, you don't need a corkscrew.
No, but we need champagne glasses.
You do need
So
champagne
you'll
glasses. Note to self.
Note to self, champagne glasses 2 in the glove compartment of the car. That's lovely. Really refreshing.
It is now that when you're absolutely the end of your day, it's going to wake you up and make you feel like you're celebrating, isn't it?
Gosh, that's beautiful. Really yummy. Now, obviously, we've chosen it for the removal day, or maybe you could have it on the day that you exchange contracts.
We did have some fizz, I have to say.
I think you have to.
Finally
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
But certainly, it's the one to have, isn't it? When you've waved goodbye to the removal men, you've collected the dog or the kids,
Yeah.
and you've closed your new front door.
Yeah. And actually, at this stage, shattered doesn't even begin to describe the way you'll be feeling. And a glass of this will just enable you to pull yourself together enough to find the duvet and the toothbrushes.
Yeah. So, cheers to that and see you next time.
See you next time.